We are back with another video, and this one is going to be checking out the new Muglloween event that just hit the game. In Babylon, right by the crystal, you can talk to this guy, and you have the option to go to Mistcroft town. You can also check out the old past Mogloween collections and these things. This is the old school. That's pretty cool. You've got this reactor on your back, then you have the armor outfit right here. That's pretty cool. And the head morph, which is pretty cool as well. And this is one of my favorite, the little skelly. I bought this when it first came out, and my cousin Goldraven X bought this one, which is also really cool, but I just prefer the smaller version. You've got the dead head, which is a zombie head. A hammer, kind of looks like Thor's hammer, which is really nice. And then you have, ooh, that matches my set. Then you have this little wand right here. That's pretty nice. In the 2018 collection, you have the Rip Rod. Really nice looking. The deadly spider legs. And that's pretty neat, but if you're not a fan of spiders, you wouldn't want this. Then the Numra armor set, which is basically a mummy armor set. Look at that. That's pretty neat though. You have a hood as well that comes along with it, just a basic hood, and then of course you have the hooded head. Now currently there is a glitch where it's showing both heads. So that's going to be fixed, but now I have a permanent way of showing the glitch. The cape. This is really neat cape. It wraps all the way around. Of course, it doesn't go very well with my outfit, but it still is a really unique cape in itself. You have a scarab cape, which shows a little back in here as well. And then you have this weapon right here, which is a weapon wrapped in gauze, and a sword. And this is a nice sword. Look at the size of that thing. And then this is something I had really thought about getting, but it just wouldn't really go with anything. This is one of the collections that I don't have. I'm very careful what I purchase. That's really neat. Having a chainsaw thing, a skull axe. That is beautiful. Isn't that nice? That is gorgeous. And there's also a spectral one as well. It's slightly invisible. You have a big, huge, giant scythe. And of course the spectral version. And then you have the final one, which is this big, giant. I mean, these are just so awesome looking. The 2019 collection is not in the game just yet. This is the town right here, a very nice little town. You'll see these little things right here. You can do some trick-or-treating in this area. And you've got this guy right here. In here he's got the Candy Crafts shop, and these things have returned. These are the anniversary helms. This is great. That is a nod to AQ Worlds. You have the male and female versions. Definitely recommended to get those. This one here, ooh, it's a ghost. And this was one of the things I had gotten because I really thought it was awesome, and then I never really used the darn thing. Earrings, you got a pumpkin hat. It just sits there on the face. That's kind of pointless. This thing here, which I really liked, again, never really used it, but still, it's a very nice thing. You have a hammer as well. It's green. Ooh. A Ouija sword evil. And then you have 3 temporary morphs. And basically what these do, this makes you turn into a ghost, but in a white shade. This turns you into a ghost in a blue, and this into a green shade. And up by the fountain, you can talk to this guy here. Now, there is a storyline that goes through this area that you can do as well. But here you have these pets that you can get. Now, these are one of the first pets in the game. You have 3 of them. You have Binky. He's a green one. Dinky. I still laugh at that. That is actually a really nice color. And then Glide. And I ended up going with Glide because he was a very classic ghost. And these are the ghostly concoctions I was talking about. Now you have temporary ones you can buy, or you have permanent. Now these, again, only last for 2 minutes, but you can use these over and over and over again, and they never run out. So I thought it was worth the investment. And then these are the collections. And I will go into a more detailed thing on this area, the drops you can get here and whatnot. But for now, this is kind of an overview of all of it. So if you pass through that doorway that I was going through, you'll end up at the Manor. This place is beautiful. One of my most favorite places, and there are drops you can get here as well. Ooh, look at that, a boss. Here you have Thaddeus Gloom. He's got some quests you can do. You have a crafting. This is where you can get the noble set with the noble hat, really nice hat, and a waistcoat that you can get with it. The full set comes with it, and pumpkin masks. And these are, I've always liked these, very classic looking ones. You've got the cute one. It's not really cute, it's more smiley. The nasty one, this is my favorite because it looks kind of Tim Burton-y. And then the jerk-o'-lantern, not really sure what I call it that. There is also a drop you can get, but it looks kind of like that. It's a morph you can get for Guardians, but again, I'm going to go into more detail on that in another video. This one is basically just kind of running through. Can you not access that? That's weird. That one's glitched for some reason right now, but that's okay. On to the next area, which is in the actual Manor itself. So you have 2 dungeons here, one over there for tough and one over there for easier. And you've got a bunch of quests you can complete in this area just like the other stuff. And then you get these repeatable ones you can do. You have a shop here. This is just the collections, and then the crafting, which is the most important. Now these come with some pretty good stuff. Can you access that? Nope. Seems for some reason those are currently locked, but don't worry, they will be unlocked soon. This is the witch hat. Very nice. The full witch set looks awesome. Definitely worth. I love how the bottom of that turns green because my boots are green. So funny. And then the witch cape, not one of my most favorite capes, but the set itself is pretty cool. The staff is okay. Nothing to write home about. The spooky witch hat and set is a really nice set, the rest of it. And then you have the witchy pumpkin, which is kind of a shade of blue with patches and a skull on it. And of course you have the ghostly, which is all green for you green lovers out there. This one here, I really like this one. Look at the bats on the back of that. That's a really nice one, covers up your face. And then this one here, which is basically the same type of thing, doesn't really cover up your face, but kind of neat. And if you are a gun lover, you're going to want this. Look at that gun. And when you have 2 of these equipped, they look awesome. Definitely worth getting. Then you've got the pumpkin crafts. Now there are 2 sets in here that you can get. One is the Pumpkin Mancer and one is the Pumpkin Lord. So I know some of you were asking where I had that sword I had on. Well, this is it right here, the pumpkin sword. And I will go into details on how you get all of these. I do have previous videos, but I can just redo them in better quality. So this is the Pumpkin Lord helm. You have the full armor set here, and the full thing just looks really good. Those are the vines right here. For PC they move. I don't know if they move on mobile or not. You've got the shoulders here. For Pumpkin Mancer you have different helms, 3 different helms. You have that regular one Or is it just 2? Maybe it's just 2. I thought there was 3. Okay, there seems to be just 2. And then you have the shadow. That is currently the one I am wearing with this set. And then for the armor set itself, these are the robes, which are really nice robes. And then you have the cape. That is a really cool cape. You have this as a weapon. Very awesome. This one here, this is one of my favorite weapons just because it's so big. Look how huge that is. Man, that is one big. And then you have the spiked pumpkin. Never cared for that. It's a mace, kind of nice, but. And one of my favorite weapons is this thing right here. It's small, but it is nice. So there you go. That is my rough guide of this place. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be making more videos on the drops and how to get the crafts and stuff like that in my next video. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.